trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the #4 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
There's still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Now the 40. Stiff arms the man. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
A massive shift in field position in one play. From inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Lawson. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. It's not going to bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's complete downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And they'll get him down that time.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Miami 10, App State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the freshman making an impact play there. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Well, it's 3rd down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's 4th down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Appalachian State.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
On to punt it away.
On the return, it's Hawkins. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Receiver makes the catch, and that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT is good, and they go up 17-7.
That makes the score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. The App State offense goes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Oh, he's looking to throw, and he lofts it deep over the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. It is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, App State. Wow, what a great defensive score.
Great job here by their backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Handoff heading left. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
He's going to hand this off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
Touchdown, Miami.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
14.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now.
That makes the score Miami 31.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The App State offense goes back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. There's a wide open receiver, complete. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Not a real good throw here. Put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Now here comes the flea flicker. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Toss play, running right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The App State offense goes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No chance to catch it.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point is up and good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down coming.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Ball carried by the runner.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On the double.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play.
55 weak.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, App State. And they go in front here in the second half. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. defense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Extending the play now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made over the middle. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
42, Miami, 30.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. To contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat, and the offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Player. Reload.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Green 25.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Breaks loose at the 15. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. Past the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So here we go. Fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Anderson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The App State offense goes back on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
In college football, you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Canes. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Appalachian State.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's before field position to start the drive.
Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down and 10. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Appalachian State.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point splits the uprights.
53, Miami. 53.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Hurricanes will line up here on first down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. After a disastrous first down play, they're back up on second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Quarterback drops back. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And it's a kneel down. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap